up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. We are down here. This episode was the episode where Wendy goes off on Gizelle for continuously bringing up this rumor and using Ashley as a way to bring it to her instead of her sorority sister bring it to her. Gizelle used a bitch who is fucking a scab of a predator man who's every single time he is caught in the blogs with his dick out and his ass out somewhere standing in his underwear, Ashley responds that her marriage is better than ever. Better than ever. Every single time, some shit, every season, when Michael gets caught with his pants down, Ashley's response is, we're better than ever. We're better than ever. We're better than ever. Because by hook or by crook, Sheila's daughter is going to ensure that she gets to that bag. Yes. When Sheila pushed Ashley into that office building and said, there is a whale up there. Go get him. Become an intern and go get him, daughter. They are heartbreakers 2.0. So every single time Michael Darby, the predator, the man who has been allowed to touch and fondle black men on the set of Potomac Housewives, his wife, you used his wife to give Wendy the news. The bitch that she told across the table, call me Dr. Wendy the next time you talk to me. You sent her instead of her sorority sister, who is actually taking the rumor and talking about it with every single person except for Wendy. Now, like I said, that at the beginning of the season, the template for Real Housewives of Potomac is exactly the same as last season. Bring up a rumor about one of the castmates' husband and their marriage, right? Bring it up on camera. Talk about it with everybody except for her. And then, because she's too chicken shit to actually confront Gizelle the way that Wendy confronted Gizelle, that's exactly what Monique should have done, is confronted Gizelle bin Laden. Yeah, that's who she should have confronted. The green-eyed terrorists. It's amazing how Gizelle can go around terrorizing people, but when she gets a response, it's late, it's delayed. No, it's right on time. How dare you talk about my marriage when you have the self-esteem so low that you would enter back into a relationship with a man who cheated on you and stuck his penis in the entire front pew and brought him back to be around for your daughters to witness you bringing a man who mistreated her back into not only her life, but their lives. Even as they tell you, girl, you ain't shit without a man, but we don't want you to be with our ain't shit daddy. Somehow, some way, that was late. Because everybody comes for Gizelle's man, because Gizelle doesn't have anything outside of a man that makes her valuable from her perspective. So when a bitch who operates like that, who sees her value in proximity to a man, if a man is close to her, she feels better. When you are dealing with a woman like that, you have to use that as your weapon. You have to use a man or the absence of a man, as late as it is, as tired as it is. It is such a late read to weaponize a man, especially when your men, all of y'all men, are flawed as hell. All of them. Okay? Even Eddie. So yes, while it's late, when you're talking to a bitch who puts value in her proximity to a man, you have to use a man to insult her. No matter how goofy she looks as she slinks her slinky neck all the way around and turn it around this way and look confused and sip in a straw, you know exactly. And she's not going to let you see her sweat. But it's going to hurt Gizelle. The fact that you brought a raggedy ass pastor, a grifter, you brought him back for a fake storyline. You subjected your daughters to see you in a situation that you left that put you in a mental institution. So if you want to talk about shit in the blogs, let's talk about shit in the blogs. If that's what we're doing on this show now. If we are going to bring up the rumors that we hear in the blogs while the cameras are up, let's do it then. If that's what we're doing, we could get it popping. As soon as Wendy walked, honey, after Karen had her talk with Wendy and told her, bitch, change your clothes. Don't let this girl, because her goal, because for whatever reason, the way that you're expressing yourself as a woman under 40, with 3 kids, with 4 degrees, with a handsome husband, with a great paying job, 3 great paying jobs, hello, a commentator, a damn professor at a university, and a reality TV star. 3 checks coming in, okay? And you're mad about it, bitch. You're mad about it because you over there in a tie-dye sweatsuit looking like a goddamn gym coach. Yes, that's what you look like, a motherfucking volleyball coach, bitch. That's what you around here looking at. And you mad that this tall Nigerian babe walked through and you can't get enough of it because your shit ain't enough. You don't have to put no effort into your look. You could walk around with cotton sweats on and think you're a bad bitch because you've been allowed to go through this existence putting little to no effort in your look. You and Robyn both. You 2 uncomfortable, pressed bitches. Y'all bitches is so pressed that when Wendy came through, honey, and looked Gizelle dead in her face, bitch, look at me, and paused, did her braids like that and said, hello, everybody, and look, Gizelle, this is what we giving over here in the cottage. Yes. Yes. Gizelle couldn't sit down 2 seconds. Wendy and Karen sit over there on the other side. And you walk through and have to get up, and all of a sudden you need to talk to Robyn. And then you take Robyn outside and tell her and get on her for not being sexy or being unattractive to her husband. How in the fuck are you going to body shame a woman for being too sexy while you sitting outside talking to your friend, not concerned about her mental health, but more concerned about her husband, her man, finding her unattractive? That doesn't motivate you? A bitch who thinks that a man could get her friend out of a depression, bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit, and everybody knows you ain't shit. So that's the type of bitch. That is why you have to, when you go outside to talk to your friend, not about their mental health, but them being attractive for their husband, that doesn't motivate you? What? Your man telling you you're unattractive doesn't motivate you for you to leap out of depression? Gizelle is trash. That is a trash lady. She is trash. Those type of women like that, they trash. And I'm so glad Wendy made her choke. Bitch, look at me. Look at these legs. Look at these titties. Look at this stomach. And look at this ass and see how it's sitting, honey. You're mad about it. You're mad about it with your turtleneck on, bitch. You're just going to have to be pressed. And if I was Wendy, every single time they saw me, bitch, I would have my titties out or my ass out. I would make them bitches more uncomfortable every single time they saw me. You're just going to have to be uncomfortable. I can't help it, bitch. You got money. You can go get a mommy makeover too. Even though your children are almost out the home. You 50, it would be great for you. You can get something stretched right here so your neck doesn't look like a slinky going downstairs. You can do some of that. That would probably lift your self-esteem up a little bit more to where you don't have to mention rumors rumors on camera and then turn around looking confused. Did you tell her what I said? Ashley, with your big head, you come in there guzzling down Corona Lights, trying to get your weight up, trying to drink that liquid courage so you can do what you have been assigned to do, the mission that you chose to accept. You gonna get your ass out there, a woman who has taken back a man who has cheated on her several times and assaulted a person on the set of the show twice. You gonna take advice? You have a lot of nerve to be sitting across from me. You are with a predator. That is what Wendy should have said to Ashley. Crack them bitches' faces, period. You're with a predator in my face talking about my marriage. Bitch, I'm with my husband because I want to be with my husband, not out of survival like you and Sheila are. Yeah. You don't want to have tap water ice cubes in your drinks anymore. So whatever you need to do, if you need to lay under the angel of death, you're going to get to the money. And that's your problem now. How dare you sit across from Wendy and say anything about a marriage? We're better than ever. And Michael is on the internet with his boxers on, bitch. Boxers. With video evidence of a girl talking about, oh, you gonna do this and you gonna do that. Oh, and this and that. You spent the night and all this other stuff. And then when we want to talk to Ashley about it, it's, we're better than ever. You want to sit across from me and tell me about my husband? Is that, girl, you have a lot of nerve. Ain't no way in the world. I would have told Ashley straight to her face, girl, you're the wrong one to come to me. Your husband is a predator. Send the next one in. Send Gizelle in. I got something for her ass too. Anybody else, we can get it popping. I was with Wendy. Bitch, Wendy came back. Wendy said, let me get my shit together. I'm going to come back. Bitch, we can get it popping. Let me sit down. Because we can get it cracking. If that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do, right? Did you tell her what I said? Bitch, the problem is you didn't come to me. See, this is the template. This is to create this environment. Don't go to the person that the rumor is about. Talk about it with everybody else. And then send someone to talk to her about it who is completely the wrong person. Why would you send that watermelon head bitch to talk to Wendy? You can, again, that's a bitch that you would have to say, I want to remind you, it's Dr. Wendy. Remind that bitch. While you sitting up there with your ass out and your breast out, remind her, it's Dr. Wendy, bitch. You don't have shit to talk to me about. You got a lot of nerve. That's, y'all so pressed, and it's you hate to say that it's jealousy. It's not jealousy. I don't think that Gizelle is jealous of Wendy. It might be a little bit of envy. It might be envy that this woman who she had to go by, she couldn't go by anything else but the letters behind her name and the degrees, right? Because that's what substance. But when you come out and you look fly as hell, now all of a sudden they got to push you down because now it's, you look better. You got substance. Stand Gizelle up against Wendy. Let's look at their resumes. Well, after we could do a fucking beauty pageant with all of these women and Wendy would win. Wendy or Candiace would win. The light-skinned girls, I'm sorry to inform you, light skin ain't enough. Green eyes ain't enough. And that's why you really have a problem, Robyn and Gizelle. Y'all got a problem because this dark-skinned, continental African babe is down here with titties, ass, and degrees. And y'all can't dim her shine. And I'm so glad because to me, Nigerians to me are always super prideful. And there's no way that Gizelle could have even, I'm glad Karen had that talk with Wendy. Because girl, have you forgot who the fuck you were? Have you forgot who you were, Wendy? That quick, Gizelle's bullshit was about to get under Wendy's skin. I'm glad, even though I feel like Karen's talk was like not really in support of Wendy, but more in retaliation against Gizelle, let me use this 37-year-old, accomplished, fine-ass Nigerian woman. Girl, I'm going to pump you up. And let me tell you something. I'm going to remind you who you are and where you came from. Don't let no bitch make you feel bad about you feeling good about your body. Not many women could go out and lay on the table and get a mommy makeover. Not many women can do it. And here is a woman under 40. Wendy is 37 years old. 3 kids, married, accomplished, and bad as hell. She is a complete package. Whereas Gizelle is a package with air at the top. It's a bunch of shit down here, but it's all air at the top. You think you getting a bag of chips, bitch, you ain't getting nothing but half air and half dried up potato skins. That's what you getting with Gizelle, bitch. And that's the reason why you gotta come at a bitch. Oh, she didn't read Gizelle, she read Jamal. Yes, I'm a weaponize the same weapon you're using. You're using my husband as a weapon. I'm gonna use your lack of a husband as a weapon, because that's how we fight around here. Y'all, this is how the women of Potomac argue. This is how they argue. They use, as late and delayed as it is, to weaponize a man when they all ain't shit. Every last one of them. Including Eddie. I'ma say Eddie ain't shit for the sake of saying Eddie ain't shit. Because you don't ever throw, you don't ever throw no man in a woman's face, because they will make you eat your words. So while she might be saying shit about Eddie, don't fuck with my family. And that's what Monique should have said to Gizelle. Bitch, don't fuck with my family. But Monique was too busy trying to get close to, because she herself needed a man to get to her social status. Wendy don't need a man for her social status to increase. She doesn't need one. All you bitches do. Gizelle, you married Jamal, had babies by him. He's cheating on you with everybody. You divorce him. He sends you to a mental institution, and then you bring him back on a show to be around your daughters, so your daughters can witness you compromising yourself, so that you can have a man in proximity to you, because that's where you see value in yourself. So because I don't have what I need to feel valuable, I'm going to attack the other men in the group. I'm going to attack Ray. I'm going to attack Eddie. I'm going to talk about Juan. It's always the men. The man. What's Chris doing? What's Chris doing? Is he doing? It's always, I'm concerned about what these men are doing. Gizelle ain't shit. She ain't never gonna be shit. Ashley, when Wendy is trying to explain what is going on, Ashley, bitch, you weren't even there. But you come in all rah-rah with your head, exactly like Candiace said, with your breast pump and your forehead. You over here all rah-rah and amped up. Bitch, you weren't even here. How are you so amped up about something you weren't even here for? Because Gizelle and Ashley terrorize this group every season. Every season they figure out a way to terrorize. Wendy is trying to explain how she feels, and they're saying, no, that's not it. That's not it. Bitch, let me tell you something. If I'm telling you how I feel, you can't even respond no. If I'm telling you how I feel, you can't respond no. You can't tell me how to feel. So you don't need to interrupt Wendy. You don't need to tell her, no, that's not how you're feeling. Like, girl, you're not about to gaslight the situation. That's what gaslighting is. I'm telling you how I'm feeling about the situation and what I see the reality is, and you're telling me that that's not the reality. And that's exactly what's happening here. You guys have a problem. And when you told Wendy she didn't have no substance, your sorority sister told you you didn't have no substance, bitch, that kind of hurt my feelings. That kind of hurt my feeling. And then you want to send a predator's wife to come talk to me. Bitch, you ain't shit, and you ain't got no pussy either. You don't have pussy enough to come and tell me yourself. You gonna send your little football head minion. That's what, and she's happy to do it. She's happy to do it. Wendy said, did you say something? Did you say something? No, I didn't say nothing. Candiace said, I don't know nothing about, what she said, Eddie, I don't know nothing about Eddie. I ain't talking about Eddie. I don't know nothing about Eddie. Baby, when I tell you, Candiace was the comic relief in this episode. The looks that she gave Mia when Mia said she was a entertainer at a 5-star restaurant that served lobster and steak. Girl, you are a liar. You are a liar over there looking like your face caught on fire and somebody put it out with an ice pick. You are a liar. A liar. All you do is lie. You said you was a stripper. You became a stripper. You swang around that pole like you was an all-star, P-Valley all-star. And now all of a sudden you're not. Girl, shut up. And you flip-flop so much. Either you gonna go up for, well, she's neutral. She has a neutral position because she keeps bringing up when somebody else was wrong. No, you was wrong right there, Gizelle. You was wrong right there, so-and-so. You was wrong right there. She keeps going back and forth. I guess she's trying to figure out who she needs to be cool with. But, girl, the best thing to do is stand alone. That's the best thing to do, is to stand alone, because Gizelle ain't going to have your back. And if Gizelle don't have your back, Ashley is right behind her, not having your back. I love that Candiace said, bitch, Gizelle, you can't talk about nobody's fashions, because if we were, bitch, you would be sentenced to life under the jail for your fashion, sitting up there in a tie-dye hoodie coming at the girl. Girl, you're a mess. Yes, you were a lady of the night with your big old feet. I'm so glad Candiace let that bitch have it. Mia is trashy. Is so whack to me. Mia is whack to me. Up there looking crazy, looking like the goddamn Joker, girl. I'm glad when Wendy came in the spot, she looked dead at Gizelle. Pause, like, girl, catch it. Catch this and be mad about it. Gizelle couldn't do nothing but choke on her crispy bacon. And she had to get up and then go outside and tell Robyn, you need to be more attractive. What's going on with you and your business or whatever. Robyn basically just says that, whatever's going on with her, she is afraid of success. There are so many people that probably find what Robyn said relatable. A lot of people have a fear of success and the work that it takes to be successful. They know you have the potential, Robyn, but Robyn's unstructured, rebellious personality doesn't allow her to follow through. She said HSN called her, girl, you are dumb. People retire. Lisa Rinna has built her career over there on either HSN or QVC, one of those channels. Lisa Rinna, that is her money maker. Them direct by HSN, QVC. What's the other one? I think those are only two. That's how Lisa Rinna makes the most of her money, is that. Robyn, that's not a smart move. And if Juan does not have an influence on Robyn to get her ass into gear, him telling her she's unattractive, she said she hasn't changed shit. So it doesn't mean anything to her, where it does mean something to Gizelle. Wendy asking for a supportive group of friends reminds me of when they were doing that shit to Kenya last season, and at the South Carolina, where she sat at the table and she says, if y'all supposed to be my tribe, where's my tribe? I'm looking for a supportive group of friends. My thing is that there are no friends in this group. It is literally like being on Big Brother or Survivor. It's a competition show. And once the girls understand you have to care as much as Gizelle cares, and that's not give a fuck, then we'll be better off. Y'all have to stop caring and operate exactly like Gizelle. If we want to bring up shit from blogs, let's sit here and bring up some shit from the blogs, if that's what we're doing. Because to me, I feel like there should be a code amongst these housewives. Unless it is, you should not be talking about rumors. If you find a rumor that's disturbing, you should go directly to the person. You should not talk amongst each other, because that only creates an environment where the person feels like they don't have a group of friends because y'all bitches didn't come to me. They did the same thing last season. They did the same exact thing last season. When Ashley said, no, I mean, every time I see you, you have your breast out. Girl, you have a lot of nerve. Just like Candiace said, girl, what? I think at one point Candiace almost looked in the camera. Like, girl, are these bitches kidding me? Then when Ashley was done terrorizing, when she blew up part of the city, part of Williamsburg, she was ready to get her forehead and go. And I'm glad that when they panned the camera over and Candiace was sitting there on the damn counter like, girl, what was that about? Why did you come here and do that? I didn't mean for it to go like that. Yes, you meant for it to go like that. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I ain't never brought you no shit from a blog. Candiace was the one who found out that Michael was doing some other shit, had receipts from the bartender homegirl that she knew. And instead of busting her out in front of everybody, she went to her close friend, Osama bin Bryant. She went to her and said, hey, Saddam, I got some information about Saddam Hussein, Saddam Darby. I got some information about her, and I don't want to tell it to her because her and I don't have the best relationship, so I want you to be there. They did that for Ashley. But you want to take Wendy to the side on some shit that's just a rumor, not some shit where I have a receipt and a picture from the person who had the experience. But then you're going to tell Candiace, you fed the shit. Fed what shit? Fed what shit? It's not like your husband is not a predator. He is a predator. Take your breast milk and go, bitch. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. Even Karen was talking to Ray, and she, every time somebody asks Karen a question, she got to talk about Gizelle. And then she got to act like Gizelle, like she's Gizelle's target. No. Wendy is Gizelle's target. And I thought about this. Wendy is doing what Gizelle said she was going to do to Karen. Remember, she said, every time I see you, I'm going to bring out your truth. I'm going to bring out your drunk truth. I'm going to bring out your money truth. I'm going to bring out your truth. She hasn't done that to Karen yet. She hasn't done it. Every time I see you, I'm going to bring this up. Wendy sat there and said, and I know y'all saying, oh, Wendy's read was late. All of these women, the way that they use men as weapons is late. From Karen to Gizelle, to Ashley, to Wendy, to me. I'm sure she's going to do it sooner or later. And I'm so glad that Wendy told her, bitch, you was a fucking stripper. You can't sit here and say shit to me about nothing because you up here dressed in a napkin today. But bitch, you had your ass cheeks wrapped around a pole, bitch. So don't say shit to me. And I haven't said shit to you about I wasn't a stripper. Yes, you were. Shut up with your face over there. Shut up. Just shut up. Okay? Hush your damn mouth. I feel like Wendy is making Gizelle uncomfortable. I feel like she makes her uncomfortable and she's trying so hard to be unbothered. Like she literally, when they came in for breakfast, Gizelle sat there all of 5 seconds. She got up so fast and all of a sudden had to go. She didn't even really have conversation with Karen and Wendy. Why you got an attitude with Wendy? Why you ignoring Wendy? Why you acting like that towards Wendy? She didn't do nothing to you. You're the one doing everything. But now all of a sudden you want to get up and go talk to Robyn. Girl. And then Gizelle goes, if you felt like I offended you, my bad. Girl, go fuck yourself. That's all I got to say. Like, literally go fuck yourself, Gizelle. How are you that old? And my thing is, Gizelle is 50 years old. 50, 51, 52, 51, 52. Wendy is 37 years old. That's why she said it felt like a big sister. And you sitting here not only felt like a big sister, but y'all in the same sorority and you acting like this and you doing this to your girl. That's how y'all operate. Gizelle probably ain't even current anyway. Girl, I don't even want to get to that. Then Robyn and Wendy get into it. Robyn wants to act like it's no big deal. You the same bitch. You're the same bitch that went up to Ashley's kangaroo restaurant to confront her about what she said about Juan, right? It's not that serious. You also the same bitch that confronted Monique about her brother's fan page on IG. Aren't you the same bitch? So what's happening in the blogs? You don't care, or do you care? Bitch, you're a liar. You are a liar. Y'all some liars. Y'all have amnesia? Now all of a sudden Wendy's supposed to be like, girl, it's just a blog. It's just a blog. Is it just a blog? Because you really got mad at Monique for liking a picture, a meme of you on her brother's, created a fan page for her. Even though she sat up there and lied and said it wasn't her brother and this and that, we know she's a liar. That's a separate situation. What we focus on is your reaction to it. And now you sitting up here 3 years later, 4 years later, 3 years later, telling somebody it's no big deal. But if we were to sit up here and talk about what you going through with Juan, would it be no big deal? Because I've read some shit about you, Robyn. I've read some shit about everybody sitting here, but I'm not bringing it up on camera. Shit that I know ain't true. And I heard some shit about you, Robyn. That's what Wendy is like. Girl, I've heard the worst things about you. Because you're being insulted based on your proximity to Juan. The people have been insulting you for years because you can't get this man to marry you. They all use men as a weapon. All of these women, all of them. I'm glad Wendy told her, bitch, for all the shit you've done to everybody, this is what's happening to you. This is why where you're sitting in life right now in your old $900,000 tear down barn you got over there. Yes, the reason why you sitting right there where you are now is because how you operate, how you go through and do the shit that you do. I'm glad Wendy said what she needed to say. Whether or not you think it was a read or not, I'm glad the energy, everybody keeps saying she didn't come for Ashley. No, because Ashley was the minion. I don't need to come for you, bitch, because we can read let me tell you, Ashley is such an easy read from her mama to her man. She is an easy read. I'm getting to Gizelle because, bitch, you the one. Let me holler at you and let me look at you dead in your face and tell you, bitch, don't fuck with my family. I know what you're doing. Did you tell her what I said? Bitch, I don't need to hear what you said. Stop fucking with Eddie. Whether you think it's not real or not, then you should have came to me. You should have been woman enough to come to me. But you went to fucking Ashley. And then Robyn, you act like you didn't know what she was talking about when y'all just sat up there when she the other night, the first night, and was talking about Wendy changing her body and the rumors. So why are you sitting there acting like you don't know what she's talking about? That is why you can't have a show where the women aren't friends, because you get these hostile environments like this where the women are coming at each other literally like elementary school girls. I hollered when Wendy said that she was picking Karen up like a hooker. I was an entertainer at a 5-star restaurant where we serve steak and lobster. Girl, shut up. Girl, shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. What else happened? Some people are just opinionated. Gizelle, you set your Virgo ass up there talking about some people are too opinionated. Did you really just say that? You just said that, girl. That's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as y'all realize y'all need to operate with the same violence as Gizelle, that's what everybody needs to do moving forward. Anything I see, as soon as I get a Google alert, oh my God, it says Jamal has a new baby on the way. Gizelle, is that true? This is a rumor, right? But is it true? Did y'all catch that, cameraman? Yeah, every time. That's what's happening. What did Ashley mean by Candiace fed? Yeah, you fed that shit. You fed that shit with her big forehead ass. You fed what? They brought that shit directly to you. And Candiace really could have busted you out. And really could have hung you out there. But she had enough. I don't know what she had enough of to go to Gizelle and say, here, your terrorist friend got some shit on her. Maybe you need to talk to her about it, because it's not going to come off well coming from me. And y'all thought it would be a good idea for a predator's wife to confront Dr. Wendy Acefo? Oh, y'all have lost it. Y'all have lost it. Gizelle come in there with them fluorescent shoes and have the nerve to be talking about Wendy. Girl, you wish. And that's all that, girl, you jealous. You sound jealous. You can go get you a mommy makeover too. I would bring her the card to the damn surgeon and be like, here, you need it too. Maybe you can get this fixed. All it is, because it will shave 10 years off your face. Honey, the face that's never gonna fade because you stay in the shade. Get this together so you don't look like you're falling down a flight of stairs every time you talk, bitch. Wendy's asking for supportive friends sounds just like Kenya. It did. Anyways, that's all I got, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let me know what you think about it. I know y'all said Wendy's reads were late, but that's all. Let me tell y'all ladies something. Ladies and gentlemen, because I'm talking to the gay boys too who have men as partners. Throwing a man in another person's face is always going to be late. Reading another person on their ability or inability to keep a man is late. It doesn't matter if Dr. Wendy says it or Gizelle bin Laden says it. It does not matter. It doesn't matter who it comes from. It will forever be the latest read. Late. Because one, anybody can get a man, right? And if you're willing to put up with his bullshit, he will stay. Okay? So it's not a great feat to keep a man. It's not. So when you throw a man in a woman's face or in another man's face, it will forever be tired, through, late, tardy, and absent. It will never measure up, ever. Because men ain't shit, and they are never the prize to dangle in somebody's face. Ever. Never. Ever. I don't give a damn if your man is Barack Obama. You never use a man to throw in another person's face. They will make you eat your words. Anyways, y'all, that's my time. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about Candiace and all her comedic moments, her rolling of the eyes. Eddie. Ooh, who's Eddie? I don't know nothing about Eddie. Honey, don't get me started, because don't get me started about Eddie. Don't get me started about Eddie. Anyways, y'all, that's my time. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments.